Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at a new pack from Vanquest. This is their Javelin 3.0 sling pack. So I previously reviewed a couple of packs that are very similar, the Javelin 2.0, which is the predecessor to this pack, and then also the Trident 20, which is a backpack style pack that's very similar in application as far as pockets and things like that go, but of course that's a backpack style. Now I do like the sling pack style, especially for an EDC pack, something that you take in and out of the vehicle. I specifically use this as a camera slash computer bag, so it works really well for me to be able to just grab it out of the car, sling it around my shoulder, and then I have both hands to be able to grab other things. The problem sometimes with backpacks is that I'll just sling it over one shoulder, I go to reach something, and then it slips off. So I really like the fact that it's very easy. I can throw it around my body and, you know, have my hands free to grab whatever else I may need for the day. Another thing that's obviously great about sling packs is that you can just sling them around in front of you. That way I have access to you know, the equipment in the pack. I have access to battery packs, other cameras, tripods, and things like that that I typically use when I'm going out to film a video. Vanquest packs, including the Javelin 3.0, are very high quality, and I find this one pretty much the most useful for camera equipment and computer equipment as well as EDC. So let's take a closer look. So a few things that I like right off the bat about this Javelin 3.0. As you can see, it's very easy to throw on and off. I like that it has a secondary strap here that you can clip on, so that if you were riding a bike or something, which I sometimes do, that'll keep it from swinging around on you. You can also take that off. You can take the little attachment point here off as well. It's very easy to adjust the pack. It rides really well. If you want it to ride higher, you can just tighten it down, or you can use it to ride lower. I like the fact that it's got a grab handle right here so that you can easily sling it around. It's also, of course, oriented this way up. You can get it in a right shoulder or a left shoulder. This is the right shoulder model. So it's oriented this way up so that I can just quickly and easily grab my things out of the main compartment here. I can easily grab things out of the secondary sort of admin compartment here, as well as the front zippered compartment, maybe, you know, a granola bar or something like that. Very high quality throughout, and just very easy to use, very comfortable on the body. So I wanted to give you guys some perspective of how I use the pack. Now this is just sitting in the front seat of my car. This is generally where I throw it, and since it's a right shoulder, it actually just lines up perfectly with me being in the driver's seat. I can quickly grab things, you know, out of the pack, rather than a traditional backpack, which I would have to go through the top to get things. This, I can just slide stuff open while I'm driving, grab a piece of paper, a pen, or something like that. Maybe I need a USB charger out of there, or I just want to grab my camera. I can do all that when it's facing the driver's side. So that's one perk to the right side shoulder sling. So the pack itself is still 1000D, or in this case it's 500D. If you get the special premium colors, the multicam or the multicam black, it's 500D Cordura, otherwise it's 1000D. So they haven't changed that. They changed the front a little bit. They've got this Molly Velcro webbing here on the front. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as the 2.0. You still have a front flap pocket here. You've got the high vis ripstop on the inside. This front flap here is good for maybe a pad of paper, or, you know, an energy bar or something like that, which is usually what I'll throw in there. You've got this top section here with hook and loop. You can throw things like a flashlight behind here and cinch it down with the shock cord. And then you've got the same pouch up top, which has a Velcro pocket. I don't believe this Velcro was here on the other one. I think it was just a flap. Then you've got a couple different webbing holsters there, which is good for like a multi-tool or flashlight. Hand sanitizer is usually what I keep in there. Top of the pack hasn't changed here. You still have the neoprene grab handle, which I find is very nice. Same style grab handle that you'll see on the hip belt in a moment. On the bottom of the pack, they've added a couple loops of webbing there, so you could lash things to the bottom of the pack. Then you have the back of the pack, which is still this air mesh here, and air mesh on the back of the shoulder strap. They have these loops here for the hydration tube, a little key ring here, and there's also a hidden pocket in the back. You could slide like a little folding knife or something in there. $20 bill or something like that. If you wanted to keep it discreet, you could do that. Same high quality buckle here with the safety lockout, and then you have the removable straps here to be able to hook that secondary strap on. So if you don't use that, you can definitely just unbutton that and take it off and clean up your shoulder strap a little bit. They have removed there used to be a grab handle here on the shoulder strap on the 2.0. I didn't find it was necessary because you have the handle up top, and then here's the hip belt handle, which you can use to sling it around, as I showed you earlier. Another nice neoprene handle. But since you have those two handles, it's really not necessary to have it up there, so they took it off, which is fine by me. So the sides are also the same. On the off side, you have just this little pocket that is pretty brilliant in my opinion. It uses up space that would be otherwise wasted. You have a spot to put pens, pencils, markers, notepads. You can hook your keys on there. So a great little pocket on that side. And then of course you have the main access on the other side. There is also another pocket underneath this front flap, which sort of serves as an admin. And what's really nice about that is, again, it's very easy to access whether you sling it around on your body, or in my case, in the car, it's very easy to access and it's oriented right towards me. So either if you're slinging it or accessing it in the car, it's oriented horizontally instead of vertically, which a backpack would be oriented. So again, very easy to use. You've got lots of space in there to store stuff, high vis flaps and things like that. Again, you have your little lip that folds out. Velcro pockets here, that's handy for USB cables, maybe lens filters and things like that. And then you have your main portion of the pack. Now it comes with 3 of these little padded dividers that you could divide off this main section here. So if you had like different lenses, or you wanted to just separate it, maybe you were using it for a range bag, you know, you could separate it and put ammo down in there and stuff. I just used it to hold my cables, my tripods. I've got a little action camera in here, a couple of tripods. It's definitely going to hold a lot of stuff. And then they've made it just a 1/2 inch bigger, and a 1/2 inch makes a huge difference. In the Javelin 2.0, I was struggling to get my 13-inch MacBook in there. It would go in, but then this part right here where it zipped would be very tight. They've added, you know, a good 1/2 inch there, so that when you zip it down tight, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't tighten down so much around the computer. So that's nice. So it definitely will work for a 13-inch MacBook. Not so sure. I don't believe a 15-inch would work. But for me, I only use the 13-inch, so it works well for me. There's a little Velcro retention for it. And then you'll notice that the hole inside here is hook and loop on both sides. So you can either use these padded inserts that they give you, or you can use some of their mole air accessories, which again, just hook onto the hook and loop, and they have like straps and stuff like that. Then there's one final pocket here. It's a Ccw Pocket, and they've made this a little bit easier to access. Again, it's oriented the right way, so I would sling this pack in front of me just like you're looking at it here. I can reach in. I am left-handed, so I can reach in and grab my firearm there. There's hook and loop on the back, so you can put a holster in there. No big deal at all. Very easy to access. So as you can see, just very well thought out. You have plenty of room. There's a lot more room than what I'm using right now. I haven't fully loaded it out yet, but tons of room. And it just makes a great pack for me for EDCing my cameras and computer equipment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. It seems like there's tons of packs on the market. I know I've reviewed a ton of them before. I only review the ones that I find very useful and very high quality, including this one from Vanquest. Again, I think it's a great EDC pack, or a great pack that's got a lot of organization and padding for use for electronics like cameras, lenses, tripods, computers, and things like that. So that's the specific application that I use it for, but I'm sure you could find your own applications as well. So I'm going to leave a link below to where you can can find current pricing on this pack. I believe it's $149 for the special colors, which are multicam and multicam black. Of course, you can get it in the regular, you know, coyote or black and save a little bit of money that way. So I'm going to put a link below to that. I hope you guys found the video useful. Hope you give it a big thumbs up for me. Hope you leave me some comments below. Hope you share this video to anybody who might be interested. And as always, guys, please click that subscribe button, or if you're on mobile, click the down arrow and click the subscribe link. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.